Hey friends, today I was thinking about how sometimes we can see certain things that God calls us to as low places, as lesser ministry, as maybe not very impactful, because we see the celebrity Christian or we see someone with a title and we think we need to aspire to be that we can't make an impact unless we have a lot of followers or we have a lot of influence and we have some sort of like title that people are acknowledging us in. And while it's good to have a community that can reaffirm the spiritual gifts that they see in you, we sometimes miss the ministry that is the low place, which Jesus said, wash one another's feet. Jesus said, take the lower seat and be exalted. Don't take the higher seat and be brought down. And I think of the story of Jonah because this is just a great story that we can look into our own hearts and we can see the heart of God, and we can reflect on how our own hearts are toward people. And, Jonah, he probably thought himself as being better than these people of Nineveh. Maybe he thought he was of a higher class or he was more educated, and he probably despised going to Nineveh and having to warn these people who he thought he looked down on. But God rebuked him. At first he tried to escape that calling. He tried to escape where God was calling him, and God had to literally transport him with a whale. And then Jonah did obey, but his heart wasn't there in it. And he did warn the people of Nineveh, to repent, or else they would face destruction. But then we saw how, God gave him a tree to shade him. And when that tree was removed and the hot sun was beating down on him, all of a sudden Jonah's expressing anguish. He's expressing emotion and turmoil that his comfort was removed. And God rebuked him because he said, "You care more about yourself and your comfort than the people of Nineveh, whom I care for." And it really just shows, God's heart for people, even people who are hard to love, people we may look down on, and callings where we may think that they're below us or they're lesser callings. But God really revealed his heart to Jonah in this story. That's all I've got. Hope you have a blessed day today.